I'm only 5'11". No girl's ever gonna want me unless I'm at least 6 feet tall. Stop it. Stop it right now, you insecure little bitch. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Brett Maverick here. I hope you all are having an awesome day so far. A wise philosopher once said, insecurities are like buttholes. Everybody has one and most of them stink. Wait a second, I think that was about opinions actually. I don't know, who cares? But everybody has insecurities. But today we're talking about the top 6 insecurities that guys have and some of the things that you can do to squash them. If you like what you see here, I'd really appreciate it if you pull out your phone and follow me on Instagram at BrettMVRK. I put a lot of really cool stuff on there you won't find anywhere else. All right, without wasting too much time, let's get right into number 1, which is not being tall enough. I always say accept what you can't change and change what you can't accept. And being short is just one of those things that you can't physically change. You can't lengthen your bones or your bone structure, but there's a few things that you can do. You can actually do some optical illusions to make yourself look taller, like wearing monochromatic outfits. What that means is wearing outfits that are all one color or wearing some tall shoes or boots. But I think you should just own it, man. Just be the short dude. There's nothing that makes you stand out more than having a flaw and just owning it, making it your thing. Sure, there's obviously gonna be girls out there who only wanna date tall guys, but screw them, man. Hit on everyone, go after any girl you want. And if you really wanna play it safe, just go for girls that are shorter than you, because I guarantee all they want is somebody taller than them. If you think I'm lying, you're wrong, because there's plenty of beautiful girls that end up with less than tall men, and they seem extremely happy. If a girl likes you enough, she'll probably be more worried that you'll accept her height than you will be about her accepting you. Number 2. Hair loss. Although it is true that studies show women on average prefer men with a full head of hair over bald guys, who cares? Don't let your insecurity be shown. If you're experiencing hair loss, yeah, that might hinder you a little bit, but luckily there's some things that you can do about it. So shout out to the sponsor of today's video over at Keeps. Keeps is a subscription-based hair loss treatment company. 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. The good news, with today's advancements in science, Keeps offers proven treatments that can combat symptoms of hair loss. The best part, you don't even have to go to the doctor for a prescription. You can visit a doctor online and have medication delivered right to your doorstep. Prevention is key. You just fill out a questionnaire that takes less than 5 minutes, send in some photos, and then a licensed physician will decide what treatment is best for you. Keeps offers versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss treatments that can be up to 90% successful at preventing further hair loss and up to 20% successful at regrowing hair that you've already lost. And you know how this works. I got a deal, so that means you guys get a deal too. So use my code, take advantage of this opportunity. But guys, there's nothing more repulsive than a guy who's showing his insecurity about hair loss. So whatever you do, don't let that insecurity see the light of day. All right, number 3 is being insecure about your body. I get it, man. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be ripped up with some 18-inch biceps, but hey, you'll get there eventually. If you think about it, the amount of guys that have the type of body that you want is probably less than 5%. And the amount of women that work out is even less than men, so they have no right to require that type of body. No, but for real, most girls will not require you to have the perfect body. As a matter of fact, a lot of girls actually aren't that into the completely shredded or built body. They like this nice attainable body with some muscle on it. But I will say one of the best things I ever did in my entire life was start working out. The things that it's done for me mentally and physically is unparalleled. So if you have no idea where to start, I have a great video. It's called The Best Workout for Teenagers. I'll actually link that down below. Go check it out if you just have no idea where to start. All right, number 4 is this thing I'm using right now, your voice. You may think that your voice is not deep enough. Well, what creates the deepness of your voice is the length and width of your vocal cords, which you can't change. And you may think all that girls care about is how deep your voice is, but what they actually care about is your vocal tonality, how you actually enunciate what you're saying. And it doesn't even matter if you have a high or deep voice. But what girls actually care about subconsciously is your tonality, how you use your voice, whether it's deep or high pitched. What vocal tonality is how you inflect your words. You need to be using a report neutral or report breaking tonality. I'll put a diagram on the screen so hopefully it'll help you understand, but report neutral tonality is when your voice is pretty even all the way through to the end, just like that sentence. Report breaking is where you actually inflect downwards at the end of what you're saying. So report neutral would be, hi, how are you doing? And then report breaking would be, hi, how are you doing? See how it kind of goes down at the end? But at all costs, you want to avoid report seeking tonality. That's like that California Valley girl up talk, like,
oh my God, the dog was so cute.
Report breaking, oh my God, the dog was so cute. You could be saying something really stupid, but since you say it with the right tonality, it sounds good anyway. But other than that, just breathe and then speak from your belly instead of your chest. And that's it. All right, number 5 is money. Money, I recently found out, is quite an insecurity in men. And I never really understood that because whenever I wanted money, I just went out and got it. Legally, that is. I never really cared what a girl thought about my financial situation, and I never had girls bring it up as an issue. If a girl did have a problem with how much money I made or didn't make, then I would probably just tell her to hit the road. The type of girl that is concerned about you not bringing enough money to the table is probably just a gold digger. So you don't want that in your life anyways, man. Promise you that. All right, and that brings us to number 6, our final insecurity, and probably one of the most common ones, and that is having a small, what can I say without getting demonetized? Member. That won't get demonetized. Don't get me wrong. Some girls are gonna want a big member, but not every girl. Some girls are actually gonna be repulsed by that because every girl is different. And what I've heard, it's not so much the size, but how you use it. But that's for another video. So ultimately, just like everything else in life, you need to find somebody that you're compatible with. You can't physically change the shape of your member, so I wouldn't recommend worrying about it, because worrying is just putting yourself through the pain of something twice. And out there's gonna be someone that's gonna like you just the way that you are. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you can take something from it. Also, check out Keeps if you wanna get your hair game in check. If you haven't already, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and until next time, peace out.